This is the Aviator Chino from Ministry of Supply, and they come unhemmed, so just hopefully you can see there they are stupendously long. So I'm just gonna, so if you're worried about your pants being too short, Ministry of Supply is the way to go. And they pay for hemming, is what the invoice in their website says. You just go get it hemmed wherever, and then you send them the bill, and they send you the money for it. So that's pretty nifty. Okay, so I'm just gonna pant legs up. Just to correct myself, they're not unhemmed. They are hemmed. They're just a super long when they come, maybe a 36 or 38 inseam. So there you go. So these are the Aviator Chinos. Again, 4-way stretch. Now these are getting a little closer to the shell or dry skin fabric, kind of where they feel a little warmer on against your leg, and super duper stretchy. They stretch wise, the fabric is a lot like the Thunderbolt pant, but these are quite a bit cheaper. These are $139 at full price, and most places now they're on sale, which perhaps because they're phasing them out, I'm not sure. So much cheaper than pants that come with the actual shell or dry skin, but this is a pretty nice imitation of that. So these are more of the dress pant style with the vertical pocket. There is some of that ear effect where the pocket flares out a little bit. I feel like it's not as bad on these pants as on other ones I've tried, and I think it's just something I always am getting with these pants, so it must just be my big quads or whatever you want to say. So it just kind of goes with the territory, anything other than a 5-pocket jean style pant. But I like these pants a lot. I think the lines are pretty good, and I think they're a fairly versatile pant. They kind of are not super duper dressy and yet not super casual either. They can kind of work in different situations. So yeah. Okay, so again, this is the Aviator Chino from Ministry of Supply, and retails for $139, but on Ministry of Supply's website now they're on sale for $119. They're the same price on Zappos, and actually I was on huckberry.com today, and some of the small sizes and certain colors were down to $69. So again, this is not the shell or dry skin, but it's along that line. It's a super stretchy. This is the sort of material where you think you almost feel like you could put your finger through it. It's so stretchy. So that's a plus or a minus, but it's pretty comfy. And again, the inner face of the fabric almost has that warm feeling against your skin, but compared to, say, the Thunderbolt pant, I thought these were in less warm feeling. Excuse me, it was in the 70s here yesterday, so I was trying them out, and they did okay. I don't think I'd want to wear them in the tropics for sure, but not too bad. You can see there's a silicone kind of strip, basically like a leg gripper on a bike short, and the idea is it's supposed to hold your shirt in so it doesn't come untucked. I don't know if it really works. I find I can pop my shirt out pretty well if I want to, but it can't hurt anything. I guess the one thing I will say is the waistband is definitely non-stretch. There is zero stretch in this waistband. So again, that's a good or a bad thing. They're not going to get loose while you're wearing them, but you sort of have to zero in on the right size waistband. So I got these in a 36, and that seems to work pretty well. You can see these are standard leg. They also come in a slim, a tapered leg, and I like the standard. I guess I'm just not super trendy not that I ever was, but I like the fairly straight leg look. But they're not super wide, so that's kind of nice. And yet, against my quads, which run on the big side, they have plenty of room in the upper leg. So the fit on these I really like compared to other pants. The pockets are, they're nice. It's kind of the soft material, different from the pant fabric, and they are quite comfortable. So again, they're kind of that slant pocket, and you get a little bit of that ballooning out when they're on, but not too bad. The buckle at the top is, again, smooth metal, which is nice, but the interior is really strange. It's this, it doesn't snap. You can see so there's the other end. So you put the little button in the end of here, and then you slide it, and that's when the pant is fastened. And when I first tried these on a few times, I was so frustrated with that snap because I could not figure out how to get it undone. It would not come undone. And I find now it's kind of loosened up some, but basically the trick is you have to squeeze the front and the back, the two pieces of the buckle together, and then slide. So if you just try and slide it apart, it just doesn't work. So you have to push it together, and then it'll slide open. And I have noticed it's getting a lot smoother now that I've tried them on and off a few times. But Ministry of Supply on their Aviator 2 did go with a little different snap there, which works a lot better. So just something to be aware of. But again, the bottom here, they do come hemmed, as I said, but super duper long. You will definitely have to get them hemmed, which Ministry of Supply will pay for. So, I mean, whatever. You have to go to a tailor or whatever, so that's kind of a hassle, but then they fit you just right, I guess, so that's fine. The material is, somebody else mentioned this, that has almost a little bit of a glimmer to it, like it's a little glittery, and it's super subtle. It's not going to show up here or anything, but it is true that there's just a little bit of shimmer or glittery look to it in certain lights. So the cut of these is fairly conservative, but the fabric itself is not super dressy, so it's kind of a little bit of a trade-off there. And in the back, two pockets high up there, they're fine. So I really like this pant. I was trying really hard to find it because it does seem to be something that Ministry of Supply is closing out, and so the colors and sizes are getting more limited. I don't think they ever made a black pant, though. It was, at least on their website, they don't even show a black pant. But I've been checking on Zappos frequently, and they actually do carry a black pant there, and they just happen to have a size that's a 36-inch waist come into stock, and so I snagged that the other day. So that'll probably be my go-to pant, I think, for traveling and whatnot. I just like the fit a lot. The styling is good for me. The fabric is really nice, and I'm very pleased with it.